Always lit in Michelin Park. Always lit in Kurt. Always lit in Lodge Village.
97.1, always lit.
You know, I'm doing this. You know,
The compliments
Well,
of
if you were here on time, I
ain't
wouldn't have to do
saying
that.
nothing from the man who said, "Come on,
I'm filling in for your
Jesus,
failure to do
man,
stuff.
whatever, man. Other
Anyway,
morning,
big up
man.
Lana. Captain
Yeah,
Lana,
big up Lana.
AIA is open.
Big up, Lana.
Open for breakfast, open for lunch, open for dinner,
Tea,
hot
breakfast.
drinks, cold
Yeah,
drinks,
yeah.
fresh food. Check them out. Captain Lana's is open. What have we got this morning, man? Good morning, everyone.
good morning to our
Yeah, boy.
Au revoir.
Is that?
Miss Adios.
Oh, bye.
But I'm multilingual, so I'd say
Oh.
I speak French.
Okay, give me another one.
We.
No, goodbye.
No, I tried to give you a Trini one.
I go on horse.
I gone by.
Later, horse.
I gone by.
Later's.
In the wrongs, yes. And that is that.
Give me a Bayesian.
Bajan would be
What's a Bayesian goodbye?
I don't know. I gain out of here.
I going so
I
man.
gone.
I gone. It's not gone. I going.
Small island. This ain't goodbye, mom.
Bye.
Right. Bye. I gone by.
Bye.
That's not just about right.
Yeah. So what's happening with the Cuban doctors?
All right. The Prime Minister's outlined that they will be phased out of the district medical clinics
For the next 3 years?
over the next 3 years.
Is this a Trump thing?
Yeah. It's an America thing.
Well,
it?
Trump is American.
Oh, yeah.
There's been some complaints that people haven't been able to adequately communicate.
Because they can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. The English. But you think that is as bad as that?
I know.
I don't think that's why they're phasing it out.
No, but there's been that talk.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. There's been that talk.
So you're saying that this is appeasing Trump,
Of course.
appeasing the U.S. of A.
Do we all think that all of a sudden all the OECS islands have decided, oh, you know what, we can't
Understand them. We
can't
can't understand them. Yeah.
them.
The talking, what they talking mean.
Come on, man,
It's Trump there. Trump thing.
Yes, that's the US.
Yeah.
That's the
Would
US.
that-
That's the US.
would that affect us in any way?
Of course.
Oh,
Phasing out as in what?
sure, it's not a cost saving.
What? Okay, explain.
It's saving money because when you have them, you have to house them, you have to feed them, you have to do all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to fly them in, presumably you have to fly them out.
So it's a money thing.
May I ask some? We have enough.
Is it?
We have enough local doctors
They say they're recruiting.
from.
But one of the
So
One-
wait, wait.
no, hang on. One of the things I've heard is that we actually do have trained doctors who are not being employed.
So not employed.
Yeah,
I heard that story.
I've heard it. I mean,
that's the-
again, street talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then fair enough.
All right, that's one. Side.
You know,
Which silent? I don't think.
I
I
want
think.
to-
It,
it's
issue
screaming at you.
scream-
I don't,
Screams at
I don't
us.
think so. I don't think so.
No?
No, I
Well,
don't
that's
think
been country. Well, that's been.
so. No, we. I think it's silent. I think it's there. We see it, but we
Like, no, but I
we,
agree with
we
Jabba
kind
because
of we kind of say it isn't there.
when you
We say it's not
sir.
as bad as it appears.
When you drive, let me call a place for you. When I said you drove,
Man, don't embarrass anyway. Don't embarrass them. Just
Okay, fair enough.
Give us a region. Give,
Let's stay.
give
in
us the
town.
circumstances that you see.
Let's stay in town, right?
Mhm.
When we can pass what looks like an increasing number of vagrants.
Yeah,
Hold on.
uh-huh.
And we can pass.
But that's not where the majority of poverty is, though.
It's signs of it though.
The silence, the silent poverty is what you don't see. You don't see the mother who's trying to feed her kids on $280 a month. It's a mother who may be bargaining her body to feed her children. You don't really see that, do you? We're aware of it, we hear of it, but you're not really.
what you're looking for? Like direct, like Garrison, Savannah, Barbados kind of vibes?
Yeah, like if you're in London, for example, right? You see poor areas, right? There are distinct areas which are significantly poorer than other areas, right? You don't really see that here because they're somewhat off the main road. They're sometimes behind somewhere. You know what I mean? I agree. I think it's kind of silent. I think it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, and we've pretended it's not really there.
I disagree.
And it's why we try and hide these poverty reports and all that, because 1 in 3, that's what the poverty report, or that's what they're saying. 1 in 3 are on either in poverty or right on the borderline of it. So 4 of us in here, at least one of us if we're going on averages, that's a lot, man. These are people who are being paid, probably some of them working, and the money is hardly enough.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Time, you pay somebody $800 for a few hours a day. They spend most of that in getting there and getting back.
I think you could go a lot higher than $800 and still be in poverty.
Yeah, exactly. But the point I'm making, right, is that I think we assume because people are working,
that they're okay,
that they're not in poverty.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, we'll get into that.
You were saying a figure off air just now. That's like what, a benchmark?
Yeah. Let me give you the little quote on it. Right. This is not my figures. This is the Prime Minister's figures. He stated. Friday said that in 2024, and I'm reading this from Eyewitness News, so big up to the Eyewitness News team now. It's not just Kenton, it's the team now.
Right.
Is it Kenton still?
Soon it won't even be Kenton.
But
I think he's still there right now, but soon he'll be gone. Okay. So Friday said that in 2024, an average family of 3 needed to spend a minimum of EC $1,898 monthly just to escape poverty, a threshold that continues to drift further out of reach as inflation steadily reduces the value of the dollar. So a family of 3, basically $1,900 to kind of not be in poverty, not be in
2024.
In 2024. I figure too high, too low. What do you think about that figure?
That's how much money per person? 600?
600, yeah. Just over 633.
Can I survive?
Which is why I say, right, when we're doing these announcements about public assistance and that, they really need to be rooted in what's the minimum you need to live without, being in poverty or below poverty.
Right.
So when people come out with these arbitrary figures, $500, all right, I agree, 500 is way better than 280. I 100% agree with that, and I'm not knocking any politician that's advocated for a higher amount, right?
Right.
But it really should be rooted, and it should be inflation indexed to ensure that people are not living in poverty.
Right.
If we're going to give somebody assistance, we should ensure that they're out of poverty, right? That they have their basic nutritional needs, the basic shelter needs, etc., etc. Anyway, we'll get into that. What else we got?
You're gonna have to wait longer on that VAT reduction. Apparently,
that's what they said.
That's what they said. They have to reassess it.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
No new taxes.
But no new taxes. But yeah, you gotta wait a little longer as they reassess the VAT reduction promise.
Why?
I guess
it doesn't have
the money ain't there, man, to give up 3% of your VAT. The hook in the gill.
What do you feel about that? What do you feel about that, Chris?
Man, that was one of your promises. That was one of the.
I think the public assistance thing is also delayed a bit. They said it'll come. Is it this month? Okay.
That coming soon. You see, one of the things, right? And I kept saying it from the beginning. You're making them promises is fine, but you don't know what the finances are when they go in there and you meet it.
So it's not fine then to make the promise. How could it be fine then to make the promise?
But I was saying, but this is my point. If you're making them kind of promise, you have to know, look, what inside there. And hence why I kept saying all the time, before doing all of that, just give you an audit, a forensic audit of what is there and what is not, so you can know what to say.
But they made the promise before.
But you made it before, and that's the problem.
Before they got in, which I guess they had to do.
So you went and beat.
Hang on, when you say that's the problem, whose problem?
Well, their problem.
Our problem.
Well, their problem. Because why I say their problem? Because what would happen to as in the people now, they're going to get stick.
True.
How you feel about that
As an average man?
As an average, as the electorate, maybe I switch my vote for that. How you feel about that?
Now, if I did indeed switch a vote for that, I will be highly pissed.
I'm disappointed.
I will be disappointed. I will be pissed.
No, I'm talking about me. Somebody
making a good point. So they say the CBI limited possibilities have been derailed a lot of their plans.
Probably.
Yeah, but
the writing was.
But they were warned. Huh?
Yeah, the writing was on the wall.
Welcome back, man. Broken promises.
We'll come back, right? We'll come back. The 60 days done.
60 days done.
60 days done. All right, time for the boy in pot now by Friday. We're coming back some
Speaking
morning.
Of the pot, remember, Captain Lanos is open. Grab yourself some breakfast this morning, including your quiche, patties, sausage rolls, and so much more snacks. And then for lunch, we got rotis, fried chicken, and going all the way up until dinner time when the airport closes.
Alrighty then. Coming back.
From the earth to the light.